Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, so what's like? Are you like milkman? How do you call each other? Like
Well, we refer to each other more as sweet boy.
Sweet
really.
boy, yeah, you're
sweet boy?
Yeah, Morgan, our drummer, Morgan, who is not here at the moment, he calls everybody sweet boy, and then it just became a thing that we all started calling each other sweet boy.
So your fans potentially would be called like what, sweeteners? No, that's I think Ariana Grande is doing.
Yeah,
it.
Ariana has that.
Really?
She's got dibs on that, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to call it.
Milkman.
Come the curtains.
Yeah. We'll let the fans come up with it themselves.
You guys, you have to come up with a name for this voice. So who is the biggest fan of the milk out of the band? How did the name?
This one.
I have an addiction kind of to milk. I do.
He drinks milk with a little bit of tea in it. Yesterday in rehearsal, he drank a carton of milk. Literally just
A liter.
A liter.
a liter of milk.
I've done it once after Halloween hangover. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was
I
such a
have it every
hangover
day.
killer. It was perfect.
I love a bit of chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, oh god, yes.
Yeah.
In America, that's one habit I acquired in America, chocolate milk.
Yeah.
They were selling it everywhere. Yeah, what's the story of the band? Okay. Did you all bond because you love different types of milk?
No, we started as me and Connor. We just closed that. It started off originally as me and Connor, and Connor was sending me songs, and we were like messing around with them, and then I asked. Morgan was in another band at the time, and I asked him if he would just kind of play drums for like a session, just so we could have a drummer there. And then Morgan ended up wanting to stick around there. He wanted to stick around and play drums full time. And then eventually we asked King, and he said yeah. It was a bit like asking someone to be your girlfriend. It was kind of like
More than that, I think, right?
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
intimate.
Yeah, and I like the guys had done a lot of work on the tunes, and I heard them and I was in straight away. Like they're really good songs. I was really into them, so it was, and the lads were all sound.
yeah.
It's all good. 3 points.
Sweet boys, yeah.
You've only dropped one single so far.
Yes.
When should we expect the second one? Should we expect an EP, an album maybe?
We're going
What's
to
the
say
plan?
the second one June.
Ish.
Yeah,
June-ish.
And then there will be an EP end of the year. I don't know what month, but end
After
of the year.
June.
Yeah, definitely after June anyway. But it will be close to the end of the year. There will be an EP.
Okay, because we need that.
Yeah, we need it too.
Yeah, you need them, Spotify plays and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
Talking about Spotify genres and everything, the idea of what indie band is nowadays has changed. It's completely out of the window, let's face it. So you call yourself a pop band on your social media.
Yes.
But I mean, you're no Backstreet Boys.
No.
For better and worse, I mean, it's just
But I think pop can mean so many things. Pop is malleable. Like if you look at the charts, they're the pop charts, but like Drake is top of the pop charts.
Absolutely.
So is Old Town Road at the minute. You know what I mean? Pop can mean so many different things.
Yeah, that's
So
it's we're definitely an indie pop band anyway.
Yeah.
We're doing everything very independently at the moment. So
Yeah.
we don't have any labels or managers behind us or anything like that. We're kind of just doing everything ourselves at the moment. So we have no one taking money from us anyway. At the moment.
I know.
Not yet.
Yeah, because that's usually the case.
Yeah.
But do you ever see the band, signing with a record label or anything?
Yeah, it kind of depends on whatever deal we were getting, I suppose. I mean, we don't want some label kind of taking something that we've created and then being like, all right, well, this is ours now, and we're going to turn it into this. And we kind of
need to work for us, I suppose.
Yeah, as long as we have full control and we're not getting like 2% of the money that we should be making ourselves.
At least
like,
3%.
Yeah.
3% is good. That's a steal.
It'll have to be the right fit.
Yeah.
I think a lot of DIY musicians are a lot more aware of the industry now.
Yeah.
Than they would have been.
I think they're a lot more respected now as well. There's a lot of labels are just letting people go out and kind of do their own thing. Like there's a lot of like Clairo and all those kind of people are very bedroom pop type thing, and it's very just like independent, but there's probably labels helping them out in some way or another. Whether it's buying them gear financially or booking their gigs, but I think she's recording all that stuff herself. I'd like if we could stay recording all of our stuff ourselves with our producer Adam, because Adam is like the perfect producer for us. So.
Down the line, if there's a thing where someone could help with distribution or
Yeah,
or PR,
yeah,
that kind of
definitely.
thing, obviously. But I think in terms of the music, definitely with Adam, we want to keep it as close to chest as possible.
Talking about influences, if there are any influences you want to talk. I mean, I did some Googling, obviously. People do want to compare you to a certain band with a bunch of numbers in the title. Which, I mean, they do such a random, like, rainbow of genres, so it's not even, I don't even know how to compare anybody to them. So
I feel like nowadays if you're a 4-piece band with a guitar, everyone is going to be like, the 1975, they're exactly like them. But it's like, it's one of those things where there's a million other bands that sound like that, but they're just not as popular as the 1975. So you're not going to compare us to some band that has 1,000 streams on Spotify. You're going to compare us to the one that has 20 million streams on Spotify. So
the archetype for that music, I suppose.
yeah, it's like, it's one of those things of, I mean, our genre is heavily influenced by kind of pop and R&B and that kind of stuff.
I do like the heavily inspired by pop. I do love the sound of that.
It's just like pop is one of those things that when you first get into music, it's uncool to like pop, and then you realize that
that's exactly where that's where I'm coming from, because I mean I come from a pop background. That's why I wanted to become a journalist in the first place, because I love that, growing up in Moscow and everything, watching like all of those, superstars, like, oh my God, I want to be part of that world. So it provides such an amazing escapism for everybody. But then at some point, bands wanted to be like, oh no, we're like anti-pop. I guess when pop was different. But nowadays, as you said, it means completely different.
It's almost become like, I mean, devoid of meaning at this point. It's not like, if your song is popular or catchy, it's a pop song. Like Metallica, I'm sure, in some way or another, be considered popular.
Yeah, it's popular music. That's what it is.
Like,
pop music.
Yeah, it's a power ballad.
It's one of those things of like, I mean, we're definitely not in any way an esoteric band. Like, we definitely would appeal to masses, but I definitely down the line we are going to test out genres and sounds and stuff. I think we're kind of setting up our groundwork at the moment, and then maybe in the future, I'd say our first album or whatever, whenever it will kind of be our sound of setting that, like, this is us, and then after that we'll move on and be like, that was us, and now we're doing this kind of stuff instead. We'll try out new things. We'll move on to that kind of music.
I think pop isn't a dirty word either.
No, definitely.
A lot of people think it is, and it's not. Like, one of your favorite videos on YouTube that you're on about is the production of the middle.
Oh yeah.
Like, massive pop shoot.
Man, it's insane.
Yeah, like a lot of people think pop is really easy. Pop is one of the hardest things is probably to write and produce a pop song.
Like, production on pop music is some of the best production you'll ever hear in your life. Like, it's outrageous.
And you're a male Britney Spears?
I am.
As we know, as we all aware. So what Britney Spears song are you going to cover tonight?
Let's see. Toxic.
That's a good classic. That's not a deep cut, but we'll take it.
We'll get the violins out on stage.
Britney might be around to do it on the road.
She might be. Yeah.
So bring the snake.
Put her on the list,
Okay, I'll try. I'll tell her.
Good down.
Talking about acting career and being a musician, do you ever see yourself being, talking to a director or like a music supervisor, being like, well, I'm also in a band, so if you ever need a soundtrack, I can hook something up.
I would if they were disorganized. Usually all that stuff is kind of sorted out by the time I would come onto the project. So unfortunately not, but if it ever happens, you know who to call. But usually
you did a musical movie, right?
Yeah. That, in Century, it was a case of I was cast and all the songs had been written. So like, by the time I came on, everything had been done. So I didn't really get a chance to.
Like a true pop star.
I literally sat down.
Pop star.
I was sat down in the studio one day and they were like, "These are the songs. You have to learn all of them." And I was like, "Okay." Like, there was no writing process with me or me witnessing a writing process. It was all just everything is 100% finished, and then I just come in and say a few words, and then everyone goes home. That's really it.
It's like a dream job for somebody, but
it is. It's, if you like 16-hour days, it's a dream job.
Yeah. As an actor, because you're an actor, should we expect music videos
Yes.
for Milk to be like super duper like action movies
no,
with
no.
zombies, soldiers,
Maybe not.
and
Yeah.
teenage angst.
No, we.
It's always nice to have like an actor in the band, right?
I would like. We have one that we're planning. We're planning one at the moment that I would like to direct whenever we start doing it. But I think in terms of videos, we will write and direct a lot of them ourselves because, well, maybe not direct. It would be quite hard to do all that ourselves, but we will definitely do a lot of that ourselves because there's no one who's going to do that better than us.
And know your vision.
Yeah, and as well, it's I think like the one that we're planning, we will be in it, but I don't know if we'd be in all of them. But there will be no scenes of dialogue and storylines. It'll just kind of be a video.
And then you drop like a 15-minute long video.
Yeah.
And then you're like your information. It'll be like, okay.
I'd like if our videos were on like the artsy side anyway. Like I don't want to just fucking stand in a room with a guitar and be like, oh, they're playing the song. That's cool. Like,
Yeah, but then there's live videos for that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think though, going back to your question, like it is great having like Mark's experience of even camera knowledge and knowledge of how that things work, because a lot of bands might not be in a position where they've ever worked on a live video or music video, and things might get lost in translation or that kind of thing. But with Mark's experience, it does help. I'm sure we haven't done it yet, but I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
It will.
That answer might change.
Yeah.
Any desire to cover Kelly's Milkshake?
Oh,
That's
never even
just
thought
throwing
of
it
that.
out there.
I mean, of course.
I don't know if we do it any justice, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's
I leave it to Khalees.
I think it's up there in the top 5 biggest bangers of all time.
Yeah. If she covers one of hers, we
Maybe
we do
a
a
feature.
deal.
That's
Yeah. If
She
Khalees
can
is
do one of
yours,
hers all she likes.
Should be Britney's plus one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Britney,
okay.
please.
Good man.
I like that idea. When was the last time you actually cried at your own party?
Oh, I can't even remember the last time I had a party, to be honest.
It was my
But not the last time you cried. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a very that's.
It was my
sensible.
birthday 2 days ago and I cried. So you've got that.
If you want to know, go on if you
Crying's
want
good for
to.
you. It's
Yeah,
good for you.
yeah.
Every now and again.
Yeah.
You've got to do that sometimes.
So that counts.
What are you actually party animals? Are you actually like
No, no, not at all. I hate nightclubs. I hate all that. If it's a house party, if it's in someone's house that I know, and it's perfect. But if I have to go out to some random place with loud music, I will not be going at all. Yeah, I will not turn up.
So my next question, which was, what's the most rock and roll thing you've done? Doesn't really apply.
No, it's pretty
No.
No, I mean, yeah.
What's the least rock and roll thing you've done? Okay.
I did my washing today. And I did.
Yoga?
So before the show, before loading, I had to meet Gormy, and we were going to collect the gear and come in. And I was running around getting some time. I was like, shit, I need to change my sheets on my bed, and I need to put on a new wash. So that's pretty rock and roll.
That's not very rock.
And I was rushing around.
Although it was quite rock and roll when once I made Sting cry.
You made Stink right?
Yeah. We're at Sundance doing Sing Street, and when me and Freddie went up to play a song after, someone said, Sting, watch us play the song, and he cried. So that was pretty.
That's
so
yeah.
He's not so loud.
That was the shape of his heart.
Oh,
You know, probably.
Yeah.
Finally, is there going to be a song about Conan the Barbarian?
No, there will not be. I won't be crossing careers anytime soon.
So it's gonna be completely-
They're both kind of their own thing. Maybe I should just come up with a separate name for music. Like I should just have my own stage name, so you can't do
You wrote
that.
about Conan the Barbarian Elastic. He's raging. You wrote one about Conan the Barbarian Elastic. He's raging out and said, I won't be one. You know.
But it certainly does help, right? The newly acquired fame, so to speak, of the show. It probably brings much more attention.
Yeah,
but that's how I discovered the band.
It definitely helps the independent side of things anyway. That we don't. I mean, we will eventually need other people like management and all helping us, but at the moment it's definitely good that we can kind of like, we're not one of those bands that's just starting from absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because most of you have been in the bands before, right? If not everybody, right?
Yeah. I mean, King is playing for almost every band in Dublin.
I saw in his Instagram. I was very impressed.
Yeah, I know, but that's just like that's a totally different thing. That's kind of like being a session musician, whereas this thing, like Milk is the only thing I have that I'm a part of, and I get to make decisions. And I suppose, kind of like Mark with acting and maybe knowing about music videos and all that, there's things I see that artists that I work with do, and I'm thinking, right, Milk are never going to do that, or Milk are definitely going to do that. You know, so it's just different insights. We all have loads of different experiences, we all learn from different things, and
He's a bit like a spy, really.
Yeah,
Yeah. How do you not
infiltrates
mess
other
up
bands.
which song you're playing for which band? How do you like?
No, it's all locked there. It's all in there. Don't worry.
Hours of stress.
Yeah.
Hours and hours of stress.
Yeah.
And finally, out of the songs you're playing tonight, any favorite ones? Maybe.
Next single.
I think for me, either American Girls are a little more for me, which is both the first and the second song. So the fun ends for me straight away. Straight away.
Is it based on true events story? I guess.
I think all of them are. It's not as storytelling as Drama Queen is, but they're all kind of. I mean, like American Girls is about how celebrity culture is the religion of the 21st century. So
Very true.
So that's kind of like it's true events, but it's not. I'm not like so. Ariana Grande went down to the shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all of them are kind of based off stuff in life. I mean, if they weren't, I'd actually find it a lot harder to write if I was just making shit up. So I don't even know if we can start the shit up. If I was just making beat up. But it's one of those things. I think if I heard Jesse from the Neighborhood, all of their songs lyrically, he just makes up stories, which is a talent I do not have.
That's
I
impressive,
would like to have, but he's very good at it. So maybe one day I'll practice it.
So maybe you'll have to, all of you just, get yourself into some stories in order to write lyrics.
Yeah.
Just like make a fight, I don't know, like start dramas.
Write a song with each other, man.
Like, oh, it's good, it's for a good cause. It's just like it's not just a fight. It's like for,
Feeling the art.
yeah, we just need materials. Just inspiration. Yeah, well, hopefully tonight is gonna bring some good stories.
Yeah.
Or
Hopefully
a few good songs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a dancer.
All feel.
Dude.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully. I don't know what your material. Maybe the rest is all sad, so who knows?
Yeah.
Because you haven't.
It's all fairly upbeat.
Yeah, it's all, yeah, you can have a dance definitely. So
Yeah.
hope tonight goes well, and yeah, thanks a million.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for watching our perfectly angled video.
Yes. This is